Oh, what's not to love a bit of Mary Berry?
She enjoyed that, didn't she?
She did enjoy
yeah,
that.
I'd say
Loved
so.
it. Well, in Mary's honour, our Yvonne is going to do something very special. She's going to make one of her most popular recipes, Yorkshire puddings. I mean, where do we start with this one? Because you're going to be adding a little bit extra to it.
A bit of a twist, you're right. I mean, firstly, of course, happy birthday to Mary Berry. She reminds me so much of my mum, just her mannerisms and cooking. It's such a privilege to be cooking one of her recipes. But it is with a bit of a twist. The important thing for us is Yorkshire pudding. We need a delicious batter. And maybe you have your own recipes, your own grandmother's favourite recipes, so stick to that, that's absolutely fine. But we'll be doing Mary Berry's recipes today, so you can compare and contrast. So this is a Yorkshire pudding, which traditionally we know we have savoury, which we serve with a roast with gravy, but this is the sweet option. We can make it into a dessert, and we can turn it into a giant filled compote, fruit compote filled pudding, served of course with ice cream and cream or custard, and dusted in this case with icing sugar and some mint. How good is that?
Why have we never thought to do this before?
Correct.
This is genius.
I know. So let's start. Flour goes in the bowl. A pinch of salt. And in fact, if you can whisk in those dry ingredients, please,
Okay.
that'd be great.
Needs a bit of muscle. So
And
I'll
if you
do
can
it.
crack one egg into here for me, please, Gethin. So you always whisk the dry ingredients first, then you add in the wet ingredients. So put these eggs in.
How many?
3 eggs, 3 large eggs. If you only have medium-sized eggs at home, please use 4.
And do you like shell with your Yorkshire pudding?
Must be egg white only.
Do you like shell with your Yorkshire puddings?
No, thank you.
It's a bit of crunch.
No, thank you.
Is this all?
There
all
we
of it?
go.
Yep, add the milk slowly. It will all go in, but it wants to go in nice and slowly. Keep mixing it, and then it will be nice and smooth.
Like custard?
Pretty much, yeah, as though you're making custard. So the same style. And also, just think, when you're using the same ingredients for pancakes as well, although you'd have slightly less milk for that. So keep it going.
Okay.
And then your batter will become
How
like
have you
this.
got most of this over Yvonne's face?
I know, I'm sorry.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm going to blame your adding in method, by the way.
Holly,
By you
I got
slamming the eggs in there.
Okay,
I mean, so how, yeah.
This batter, my top tip is for your Yorkshire puddings, make your batter and then save it overnight. Keep it in the fridge overnight so it helps to ferment, and that relaxes the gluten in the mixture, and then the result is a lovely fluffy Yorkshire. So this is my case study in point.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they look totally different.
So I can give you the measuring tape, please. Can you measure how tall are my Yorkshires?
Oh yeah, go for the
No,
wide.
come on, let's see.
So
because the Royal
are these-
Society of Chemistry say for a Yorkshire pudding to be deemed proper, it needs to be 4 inches.
What?
Oh.
4 inches
We've
or centimetres?
undershot
4 inches.
inches.
4 inches?
It's well in
That's like
theory,
massive.
yeah. I know.
Huge.
I know.
Wait. So are these last night's batter?
This is the overnight batter, the last night's batter, and this is same day batter.
Oh, that's where I've
So
gone
you
wrong.
can see such a difference, can't you? So that's my recommendation for you.
4 inches on a Yorkshire pudding?
Indeed, I know, it's quite
weird.
tall, isn't it?
Bet Mary Berry could do it.
This is impressive, and a lot of people watching this now are thinking, I've never made a Yorkshire pudding in my life.
Yeah.
They're totally wrong. So how do we get from the batter into some of these?
Well, the recommendation is, if you can, use a proper Yorkshire pudding pan or tray, because then it makes sure, and you have hot oil in there as well. So the oil goes in, vegetable oil goes in, 1 tablespoon per each divot. So put that in, and then we're putting it into a hot oven, so 220 on a conventional or 200 degrees at a fan assisted. And you just want to 3/4 fill in that divot, put it back in the oven, and then close it and leave it. Never open the oven before your Yorkshires are finished, because they'll collapse. So that's the tip. So make sure that it's the right temperature, you've got your overnight batter, and make sure the oil is nice and hot. Did you know that it used to be a Yorkshire dripping and not a Yorkshire pudding?
Oh, is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Be careful with that hot oil, obviously. Right.
Oh, always be careful with hot
Let's
oil.
get to the sweet stuff.
OK, the sweet stuff. What I've got here is the pan, and you can do this at home, so you're making your own compote. So I've got boiling water, I'm adding the sugar, and then after 2 or 3 minutes, all of that will have melted in. So you've got this nice sugar water. So when you don't see the sugar granules, you know that it's time to add the apple.
Oh, yes.
And make sure you've cut them all to the same size pieces. And then add your berries. You can have any berries, blackberries.
Can have Mary's berries.
Indeed, berries for Mary Berry. And then when that's all nicely cooked and it's reduced down, you can add some star anise and some cinnamon sticks.
Oh, that's
but
flavour, isn't
remember,
it?
what you're doing is that's for flavour, so you will take these out at the end. So the star anise and the cinnamon sticks need to be retrieved. Then we're adding zest of lemon, so it's a nice flavour. Give it a stir and just leave it to reduce down. So you can cover it and then it will boil and then just simmer and it will reduce down
How
and
long?
become a consistency. I mean, it probably is going to take about 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
And then you'll come to this consistency.
Oh, nice.
That's nice and thick for that compote. And it's delicious, very sweet. OK, so we have a giant Yorkshire pudding, freshly cooked.
Yvonne, if that's not 4 inches, I'm leaving the building. Oh, it's not bad.
Oh, look at that.
It's definitely over 4 inches.
Yeah.
We've done it. And it's the same recipe, the same quantities. So I'm going to fill this with compote. Try yours. You've got your tasting pots in front of you.
So the compote's in there, and then you're going to add what? The ice cream and the mint.
Yep.
Oh.
Ice cream.
Why have I never had a sweet Yorkshire pud?
It's so
Before.
good. So good.
I feel like, Yvonne,
Definitely
this has
love
ruined
with,
any other roast Yorkshire pudding for me.
Well, I know it's a psychological thing.
Yeah.
It's gone from savoury to sweet now.
My brain has flipped. I'm going to have to get a knife in here.
Oh,
Here we
look
go.
at that.
The finished article.
It's beautiful.
Oh, that is so
Delicious.
impressive.
You know, there were people shouting around the building, what do you think? I mean, it's amazing. What else would it be? It's Yorkshire pud with like, oh,
It is. So this is for Dame Mary Berry. Happy birthday.
happy birthday to Dame Mary Berry.
I would
Lovely
say
stuff.
she would approve.